Right, guys. Okay. So, this is going to be your training video for your demo SEO assignment. Uh, First of all, I hope each and every one of you has gone through the first video which was shared, which spoke about the three primary rules of content writing, them being plagiarism, content spinning, and keyword usage. Please make sure to implement whatever we have tried to convey to you guys previously in the current assignment as well. Okay. Now, this is what your demo SEO assignment mail is going to look like. Okay. Uh, you will see that there is an allocation link provided, allocation sheet link. If you click on this, it will take you to a Google Doc file where separate allocation is provided. Okay. Before going into that, I just want to discuss a few primary instructions which you guys need to follow. Number one, make sure to complete your word count assigned. So if your word count assigned is, let's say, 900 words, okay, please make sure that your file has a minimum of 900 words in it. Okay. Now that does not mean if your word count is 900 words, you give me a file which is of 4,000 words, or let's say, to be more realistic, 1,500 words. Okay. We don't want that. If your word count is 900 words, try to wrap it up between 900 to 1000. You have a buffer of 100 words to wrap your assignment up, but please make sure that the word count is not less than your target word count provided. Okay. Follow the instructions mentioned in the guideline sheet, which I'll come to that in a bit. The file should be free of plagiarism. If at all plagiarism is detected, uh, your application will be rejected. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Please make sure to meet the deadline. We have tried to give you at least 24 hours, to go through the assignment, start writing, and make the submission. If you guys need an extension, maybe of, let's say, 1 or 2 hours, that can be provided. But please make sure to make the submission, because we are working with a deadline, constraint, and we want to, uh, you know, finish the selection procedure as fast as possible. Okay. And we also will be working with deadlines if at all you guys are selected for the internship on a regular basis. So we will also be testing your ability to meet daily deadlines. Hence, a deadline is also given. Submit your files by replying back to this mail chain. Okay. When this mail is sent, you can reply back to the mail chain stating project is completed along with the article attachment. Okay. We recommend that you work on Microsoft Word or Google Doc. Okay. Make the submission by attaching the file and submit by replying back to it. Okay. Rename the project or rename the files, the articles which you're working with the project code and serial number. The project code for this assignment is, if you could see, the subject line is DIGI0113. So just use the project code, which is DIGI0113, along with the serial number which you're working with, okay, which you will get in the allocation sheet. Proofread your files before making submissions. I'm pretty sure while typing there might be a lot of errors in terms of, punctuation errors, typos, spelling mistakes, etc. So once when you proofread your files, it automatically helps to increase the overall quality of your file. And I strongly recommend using Grammarly before making the submission, because Grammarly is a free tool and it helps to you know point out certain you know sections which we might be lacking in terms of grammar mistakes or spelling errors or typos or spacing errors. So please make sure that these errors are mitigated. Once when you use Grammarly, it'll be kind of clear to you guys. It's a free tool, anyone can use it. And to make things easier for you guys, we have also tried to attach a sample. Okay, a sample is provided which you guys can refer to, and gain an understanding as to how an article is written, what is the flow of the article which we are actually looking for, the quality of the article, the format, the structuring, uh, how the article is organized. So you can gain information by going through just the article sample which we are sharing. uh, right right uh, in case of any doubts, I want you guys to text me and maintain communication at all times. since this is a virtual internship, since we are all working from our independent homes or wherever we belong, right? So communication becomes very, very important. So in case of any doubts, if you want to give me an update, please make sure to WhatsApp me. And yeah, this is the primary requirement. The video brief, the link will be pasted here. The sample file is here. I will come to that in a bit. First, let's now look into the allocation sheet, what needs to be done. So just click on this link and it will take you to this doc file, and you will see that the allocation is made. Serial numbers are provided. Okay. The titles are given. The word count is provided, who's working with what. These are the guideline sheet of every independent titles which we have assigned. So let's say, for example, if I am Khushi, I am working with serial number 9. My title is this. My word count is this. This is my guidelines doc. My name is assigned here, and this is my deadline, 11 Jan, 12 p.m. Okay. So just taking the example of Khushi here, click on the allocation sheet, check your name, find your name out where it is. Okay, scroll down. For some of you guys are also working in sec 2. So just find your name, click on the guidelines doc here, which will take you to the guidelines doc of your assigned article. Okay, the topic out here is how to set up your gaming PC on a 4K TV. Okay, to help you guys out, we have completed a list. A structure is given. Okay, which will help you to complete the article. First of all, start with an introduction. Okay, then the primary points which we need you to talk about is are provided here. Okay, plug into the right ports, turn on game mode, whatever, blah blah blah, XYZ, whatever points we need you to write about, we have mentioned here, and also assigned word count per point, which is going to be 100 odd words, and obviously end with a conclusion. Okay, we have also tried to provide you guys some reference links. Okay, for to gain idea. You guys are free to refer to other articles available on the internet, but we have tried to give you a few references so that it helps you out. But please be sure to refer to other platforms, other articles, to gain more knowledge about the topic which you are working with. Okay, I think everything is pretty much straightforward. uh, Titles are given, structure is given. Please make sure to follow the structure. Try not to deviate from the structure. If certain points are mentioned, then try not to overcomplicate things, and stick to whatever the structure is given to you, the points which have been highlighted. Okay, also please make sure uh, that each and every article has an introduction, also has a conclusion. Okay, that is very, very important. We do not want you guys to just start writing to get whatever gaming PC or for a 4K TV. You need to do the following points. Not like that. Introduce, start the flow of the article, and also it is important that you end with a conclusion as well. Okay. Now talking about the sample, if you check the sample, uh, yeah. So okay, just one second. Yeah. If you check the sample, you will see that it is written in a very organized manner. The quality of the article is good. The flow of the article is decent. Uh, the paragraphs are short. So what happens if a reader is going through an article which has a long paragraph or very long sentences, they generally tend to lose interest in reading it, right? So break your articles into smaller paragraphs, which should be of 5 or 6 lines. Okay, make it more readable, make it more organized. Add subheadings. Okay, people should know what they are reading about. Okay, you can't just get into a point and talk about a certain thing without introducing the topic, or at least letting people know what they are reading. So subheads become very, very important. Okay, organize the file in a proper way. If you see, it's written in Calibri, 12 justified line alignment. It's visually appealing as well, not only in terms of the quality of the content. When I see the file, it's very organized, it's visually appealing. So I highly recommend you guys to follow this particular style of writing in terms of formatting and structuring. Okay, and yeah, make the submission likewise. And please make sure that your files are free of plagiarism. That is very, very important. Also follow the instructions, and please make sure to submit on time. Most of all, the quality of the content is really, really important. One issue that personally I have been facing is certain people write like this. Okay, let's say we had taught we had eggs, and then there's double spacing, and then triple spacing bread for breakfast. Then they provide a space and then a full stop and then again b whatever blah blah blah, and then a space and then a comma. So try to avoid these sort of typing issues. Okay, the writing style is very, very important. So please make sure that you work in an organized manner, and make the submission. Hopefully, based on that, your selection will also be made. Text me in case of any doubts. Okay, and yeah, make the submission on time, and we'll connect once when the final selection is done. You will be notified, and we'll go ahead with the internship. Thank you so much for your time, guys.